Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff, Novak Djokovic to headline Cincinnati Open. Former champions Coco Gauff and Novak Djokovic will headline the Cincinnati Open, which runs August 5th to 18th tournament at the Lindner Family Tennis Center. The world's #1 ranked players, Aryna Sabalenka and Jannik Sinner, will both come back to defend their titles. Both are in the Wimbledon semi-finals this week. They will be joined by 6 other Cincinnati Open champions in the field, led by 3-time winner Djokovic, 2023, 2020, 2018, as well as Gauff, 2023, Madison Keys, 2019, Alexander Zverev, 2021, Daniil Medvedev, 2019, and Grigor Dimitrov, 2017. Every player who has won a title this season is in the field, led by Carlos Alcaraz, who has already claimed 5 and will play the Wimbledon semifinals on Friday against Taylor Fritz. The 2024 Cincinnati Open finalists Sabalenka and Jessica Pegula are tied for the most WTA titles this season with 3 apiece. Those champions also include the winners of this year's other 1,000-level tournaments, where Alcaraz, Sabalenka, and 18-year-old Mira Andreeva have won 2 apiece, with the other titles being collected by Amanda Anisimova, Jasmine Paolini, Jack Draper, Jakub Mensik, and Casper Ruud. We look forward to welcoming the world's best tennis stars to compete for the Cincinnati Open title in August, said tournament director Bob Moran. We have received a lot of excitement from the players about coming back to see our transformed campus and experiencing the new player amenities. Players and fans alike will enjoy the reimagined venue and world-class atmosphere as the sport's best compete for the title. There will be 96 players in each singles field this year, up from 56 in 2024. The initial entrants include players representing 37 nations. The United States has the largest contingent in the field with 24 players, including 6 who are in the top 10 of their tour's rankings. Number 2 Gauff, Number 3 Pegula, Number 8 Keys, Number 10 Emma Navarro, Number 5 Fritz, and Number 10 Ben Shelton. 49 players who have won a title this year are entered, and collectively, they have won all 65 of this season's tournaments. A total of 119 players who have won a title during their career, combining for 746 trophies. Djokovic has the most with 100. 6 other players have claimed 20 or more. Petra Kvitova, 31. Alexander Zverev, 24. Iga Swiatek, 22. Carlos Alcaraz, 21. Aryna Sabalenka, 20. Daniil Medvedev, 20. 16 players with college tennis experience, including former University of Kentucky standout Gabriel Diallo, who won his first career ATP Tour title last month, and Mason native Peyton Stearns, who won NCAA singles and team titles for the University of Texas. 5 teenagers, led by 18-year-olds Andreeva, who is ranked number 7 on the WTA Tour, and Brazilian João Fonseca. They are joined by a trio of 19-year-olds, Maya Joint, Jakub Mensik, and Lerner Tien. Former Cincinnati Open finalist and 2-time Wimbledon champion Kvitova is one of 9 players to enter using a protected ranking following an extended layoff. The others are Nick Kyrgios, Jensen Brooksby, Sebastian Ofner, Bianca Andreescu, Sorana Cîrstea, Marketa Vondrousova, Zhu Lin, and Anastasia Sevastova. A summer symphony at Lindner Family Tennis Center. Every summer, Cincinnati's Lindner Family Tennis Center pulses to life. This year, it's more than ever. The addition of 2 weeks to the tournament and a spectacular venue upgrade, including a redesigned center court canopy, new grandstand suites for extra practice courts, and upgraded cross-court suites, heralds the tournament entering a golden new era. en.wikipedia.org. +15. WLWT.com. +15. Forbes.com. +15. And at the heart of it all, the defending champions. Coco Gauff, fresh off a stellar clay court season and her second Grand Slam victory, will once again light up the women's draw. Opposite her, Novak Djokovic, the iron-willed Serbian maestro, looks to do what he does best, add another chapter to his Cincinnati legend. This isn't just tennis, it's theater. Glowing star Coco Gauff, the American Hurricane. At just 21, Gauff has already conquered the tennis world. She captured her first Grand Slam at the 2023 U.S. Open, followed by her inaugural clay triumph at Roland Garros 2025. Between those triumphs, she seized WTA Finals glory 2024 and etched her name in history with her China Open victory, the youngest to do so in 14 years. Reddit.com. +11. en.wikipedia.org. +11. Sportskeeda.com. +11. Cincinnati holds a special place in her heart. In 2023, she became the youngest ever Cincinnati champion, WTA 1000, with a confident straight sets win over Karolina Muchova. en.wikipedia.org. +2. en.wikipedia.org. +2. en.wikipedia.org. +2. She's now back to defend that crown, armed with even greater firepower, experience, and belief. As she said in 2023, after an earlier round match preceding Djokovic, "I feel like the opening act, but maybe one day I'll be the main act." Sportskeeda.com. Well, that main act is here and now. Trophy Novak Djokovic, a relic of resilience. In almost mythic fashion, Djokovic thrives on challenge. His dramatic Cincinnati final in 2023, a nearly 4-hour marathon against Carlos Alcaraz, was etched into tennis lore. From match points saved, heat shocks weathered, to seismic tiebreak duels. Sportskeeda.com. +1. Africa.espn.com. +1. Tennis.com. +5. TheGuardian.com. +5. Sportsmole.co.uk. +5. At 36, he became the oldest champion in the tournament's history. But that's par for the course. By early 2025, Djokovic had already broken the all-time record with his 100th ATP singles title, the first player ever with titles in 20 consecutive seasons. Reddit.com. en.wikipedia.org. Though he parted ways with coach Andy Murray in May, the Joker remains elite, the only player to contest majors on equal footing across all surfaces. Though he endured an injury scare in Brisbane earlier this year, Djokovic's hunger remains intact. There are whispers that the Cincinnati Open is firmly in his sights. He's aiming to defend what's already become prime real estate in his Hall of Fame resume. Performing arts, the stage is set. A tale of two champions. For Gauff, Cincinnati is both defeat and destiny. A proving ground where teen triumph forward belief, and title defense will confirm that she's more than a prodigy, she's a headliner. For Djokovic, Cincinnati is tradition and testimony. Another testing ground for a living legend, another opportunity to feign defeat before delivering final set brilliance. The rivalry narrative. Expect compelling chapters. A renewed Djokovic versus Alcaraz grudge match. Cincinnati has become a canvas for that rivalry. Gauff versus the WTA elite. She's closing in on Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka with each major performance. Headliner weekend. As often happens, Gauff's match may open the evening, spotlight setting for Djokovic's climactic act. A dynamic interplay between emerging star and seasoned legend. Rocket what makes this one special. Grand Slam momentum meets hard court heat. Gauff arrives off her Roland Garros win. Djokovic is no slouch in the immediate lead-up. Deep runs at Miami and Geneva prove his consistency. The perfect prelude to Cincy. Gate boosts and state-of-the-art facilities. Upgrades plus 2 weeks equals more drama, more capacity, more anticipation. en.wikipedia.org. +1. Sportskeeda.com. +1. Symbolic passing of the torch. While Gauff's star rises, Djokovic's resilience never wanes. Together, their presence at the tournament signals a harmonious clash of tennis generations. Fire fan buzz and media spotlight. Tennis fans remember. Gauff, ever charismatic, already teased the crowd in Cincinnati. Probably because Novak Djokovic is after me. I feel like an opening act, but maybe one day I'll be the main act. Sportskeeda.com. Djokovic, in turn, rewards through exhaustive grit, famously kissing the Rookwood Cup after 39 Masters titles. WCPO.com. +1. Thehil.com. +1. In 2025, cameras, commentators, and social feeds will zero in on every rally, every tiebreak, every rally of resurgence. Ein speech bubble the bigger picture. Cincinnati is more than a stop on the calendar. It's the final proving ground before the U.S. Open. With Swiatek, Alcaraz, Sinner, and Sabalenka all present, every match echoes long-term implications. For Gauff, it's affirmation. For Djokovic, legacy affirmation. Even the physicality of Cincinnati, heat, humidity, tiebreaks, seems made for the characters in this drama. Studio microphone, final thoughts. As the tournament nears, mark your calendars for Gauff's center court matches, especially midweek and the potential final. Djokovic's late-night marathons, the stage beckons with its own electricity. Co-headliner weekends, expect compelling transitions, roaring crowds, and a tennis narrative that evolves in front of your eyes. Sparkles the Cincinnati Open, where stars collide. This is more than an event. It's a crescendo. Coco Gauff, the young American queen, steps in with momentum, charisma, and hunger. Novak Djokovic, the seasoned legend, arrives with records, resilience, and a legacy yet undefeated. They headline not just a tennis tournament. They headline a narrative rich in drama, generational tension, and sport at its most poetic. Trophy, will Gauff prove she's the main act? Trophy, will Djokovic add another chapter to his storied run? One tournament, two champions, infinite potential. And that's why, this summer, all eyes will turn to Cincinnati.